Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy RotoBeats from DFSCheatSheet.com, and I'm here to present you my NBA Live segment for Tuesday, October 30th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This week I watch all my NBA, NFL, and MLB videos. And if you haven't went and checked out our new website at DFSCheatSheet.com, you're absolutely missing out. We have all the tools to help you compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily Fanduel and DraftKings cash lineups. We're truly a one-stop shop for all your DFS needs. So, hey, if you haven't already, go check out the site, dfscheatsheet.com. And, hey, real quick, before we, jump into these questions and all that good stuff, if you guys don't mind, please take that quick second, click that like button for me down below. Helps me out. I really, really appreciate that. So I mean, we got a solid slate today. There's some good spots that we can attack. There's some good value plays on this slate. I'm only going to be on here for about 15 minutes. I have to get off. A little bit of a late start today. So definitely just get to them questions real quick. And I'll try to get those questions as quick as possible, and we'll get out of here. One thing I will note, we got a couple of obvious spots that we want to attack. First thing first, I'm really liking Jeff Green today. For the Wizards, I think he's a premier value play on this slate. Markieff Morris has already been rolled out. Then you got Markieff Morris rolled out. You got Oubre, who actually didn't even go to shoot around today. He's sick, so he could be possibly out. If both of those guys are out, Jeff Green's probably going to play 35 minutes this game. Even if Oubre plays, I still see Jeff Green getting close to 30 minutes. So I think that Jeff Green is a premier play in this spot on today's slate. So I'm going to get to these questions. First thing first, my boy, Dwayne Fortner. I mean, I understand, this DFS, bro, and hey, we all have bad nights sometimes. I understand. There's no way to win every single night. And if people tell you that they win every single night at DFS, they're absolutely lying to you. I mean, I'm just being straight up, homie to homie. Yeah, man, DFS is tough. And at the end of the day, the players, they still have to go on the court, or football. They have to go on the field, and they still have to perform. We're just doing our best predictions as, humans, looking at the numbers to put ourselves in the best possible situation to win. But the dudes still have to perform for sure. So, hey, let's get it tonight, Dwayne, for sure. So who's the Clay tonight? John wants to know. Aaron Gordon. I like Aaron Gordon. I definitely think Aaron Gordon has some upside. I think, what is he, 7,500, I want to say. It's not too horrible of a price. It's a solid matchup for Aaron Gordon. The thing about that dude is, for me, he's just strictly GPP. I mean, definitely has the upside. I like him against Sacramento, but he's a GPP play. He's due for a monster game. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Definitely, John. Your top guy in cash. So my top guy in cash tonight, straight up, Dwayne, I got to have Kawhi Leonard in my lineup tonight. Going against the 76ers, I think this is going to be a very competitive game. So my top cash game play tonight is going to be Kawhi Leonard. What about Marc Gasol tonight against Washington? I actually like Marc Gasol. I think Marc Gasol is going to eat tonight. They have no Howard. They have no Markieff Morris. Mahimi always gets in foul trouble. Washington's going to have to play small. I mean, that's just really what it's coming down to. And this is setting up like, a Marc Gasol game. I mean, the guy's under 8,000. And he hasn't really had no crazy monster game. And I definitely think this could be a good spot, buy low opportunity. So I do like Gasol tonight. Green. What green we talking about, Mike? Mike, we talking about green for Houston? Gerald Green, is that who you're talking about? I mean, I do like, if you're talking about Gerald Green, I do like Gerald Green. I think Gerald Green is a good play tonight. Thing about it is his price actually went up a little bit. So still a very fair price tag. But Gerald Green is a guy that's in play tonight. What up, my boy Dylan? How you doing out there, bro? Yeah, I think Embiid's in a really good spot to have a good game tonight. He had a horrible game yesterday. He's a really good player. He's had like the worst game he's had pretty much since last year. Yeah, so I think Embiid is a good GPP play tonight for sure. Gordon might bust. Looks good though. Yeah, I'm with you, Chris. I mean, that's why I said Aaron Gordon he's in a premier spot. He's due for a monster game. He's a decent price tag. But for me, Aaron Gordon is strictly GPP because he can bust any single night for sure. That's why I'm back, bub. You keep it always doing, yeah, bro. I always keep it 100, bro. I mean that is what it is. There's no reason to beat around the bush and try to tell you this and try to tell you that, man. Hey, I'm a firm, just keep it real, bro. Straight up. Um, so my boy DFS cheat sheet. Oh, my boy Jeremy. Technical difficulties. You want to throw out my core? I could put up your core. I could put up the core afterwards. After this video for you. The only problem is we're running really short on time. But I could definitely throw it up for you if you want, Jeremy. Chris Banis. Nick Vucevic looks like a great center playing against the Kings, who always have a center on the floor. Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. If you were gonna ask me, who are you going to go with tonight? Aaron Gordon, or are you going to go with Vucevic, against Sac? I'm going to go Vucevic all day. I talked about it last night. I love Vucevic, and he's a really good play. The price tag, it's not crazy high, but it's not crazy low. It's kind of in the middle where people are not going to play him, so he's going to be low owned. Thing about Vucevic, it's always been minutes. If the dude's going to get minutes, the dude is going to produce. I mean, it is what it is. So I definitely think Vucevic is in an awesome spot tonight, and I would probably go Vucevic over Aaron Gordon personally. So Gasol, big night tonight, you think. Joseph, I mean, obviously the dude still has to step on the floor and he has to play. But, I mean, Washington, they have no bigs. They have no big guys that can really stop Marc Gasol. I mean, he's going to be playing. If you got a guy like, Jeff Green guarding him, Jeff Green ain't no center. Marc Gasol literally going to catch the ball 2 feet away, turn around, and just score a layup right over him. So the thing about Washington is they just don't have no bigs, and that's why I think Gasol does have a solid game tonight for sure. Also, Larry Nance. I like Larry Nance. I think Larry Nance is a solid play tonight. One thing I do want to wait on that Cavs team, though, is I'm going to probably take them tonight off and not play none of them just because they have a new coach. The rotations are gonna be different now that they have a new coach. So I want to wait a game or two and see who's going to get those minutes. That's really where I'm at before I really want to try to even target any Cavs. But if they were smart, they would play Larry Nance 30 minutes a game. I mean, he's probably one their top 3 player that they have on the team. So I mean, I can't say that he has a huge night. I want to kind of take a wait and see approach, but I do like Larry Nance. Oh yeah, Mike. So Mike was actually talking about Jeff Green for a big game tonight. Yeah, I love Jeff Green tonight. I just think Jeff Green's an absolute monster player on this slate. Westbrook for cash. So thing about Westbrook is he's going to always give us that solid floor. We know that. He's going to always have close to a triple-double every single night. We know that. Thing about it is his price tag is $6,000, and he hasn't hit $6,000 yet in any of his 3 games back. I mean, this could definitely be a spot where he does hit the 60 points and get us that value. It's just tough because the price is up. And another thing that scared me a little bit on Westbrook to pay a $12,000 price tag is he's going to get the Patrick Beverley defense, and Patrick Beverley is a good defender. We all know that. So I mean, I can't argue against Westbrook in cash, but I'm not going to say he's an absolute lock either. Mr. Mike Daddy wants to know, I'm thinking Vooch, but Cauley Stein has been balling. What do you think? No, I like Cauley Stein. I mean, Vooch, he's a really good offensive player, but he's not a very good defensive player. So I like targeting centers against him, to be honest. And I think that Cauley Stein is in a good spot. This is going to be a very fast-paced, up-tempo game. And I can see both of those dudes doing pretty well. So I like Vooch and I like Cauley Stein going against each other. Sir Dave wants to know, need to know if Fox and Adams are playing. Yeah, there is some big news that we do definitely got to know. We need to know if Adams is playing. We need to know if Adams' backup Noel is playing. I just read a little report that I guess they said that what's his name? Oh, they said that Fox is he is going to play tonight. Well, they say he's going to try to play tonight, but he's having, back issues. We've seen what happened with Ben Simmons when he tweaked his back. He was out for a couple games. So even if they're saying that Fox is playing, yeah, that's what I was saying, Joseph. I did see that he was playing, but is he going to be limited? That's one thing that we got to consider as well. If he tweaked his back a little bit, so I don't know if I would feel comfortable really going with Fox on a little bit of an elevated price tag. It just came out right now. We were literally just talking about this. So my boy, my boy, Sir Dave. You got both of your answers right now. Fox is playing. You got Steven Adams is playing, and Nerlens Noel is playing. So we're getting the news early so we can make some decisions before lock. All three of those guys are confirmed playing tonight. Cheap shooting guards to play. Let me look at some cheap shooting guards. A couple of guys that I like. First, you can look at a guy like JJ Redick, 4,900. I understand that the guy's not starting, and so that's going to make people kind of get away from JJ Redick. But hey, JJ Redick's still been playing well, even though he's not starting. He's getting his minutes. It's not like he's not getting his minutes. For the most part, he's getting his minutes. He's their best shooter that they have on the team. They have no other choice but to get this guy close to 30 minutes a game. And the cool thing I do like about Redick coming off the bench is he's with that second unit, so they're depending on him to score with that second unit. So he's pretty much getting free range. Hey, bro, take whatever shot you want. I like Redick tonight a lot going against Toronto at a 4.9 price tag. Buddy Hield is the play in Sacramento. Yeah, no, Buddy Hield's been balling. Buddy Hield's definitely been balling. I like Buddy Hield tonight for sure. The only thing about Buddy Hield is the price tag is starting to get up a little bit. It's 6.6, still a fair price tag for a guy, who's averaging about 28, 29 fantasy points. But I need more. I understand the past three, he's had 31, 31, and 46. But I need to see a couple more 30s before I'm going to say this guy is worth paying 6.6. But he's a great GPP play for sure. Will Gasol play a lot tonight if Washington goes small, though? Well, Gasol is their, between him and Conley, they're the best two players, so they're going to have to figure out ways to keep him on the floor. That's the thing. If it was a different center that, they're a mediocre player or something like that, then I could say, yeah, Washington will go small and they'll get their minutes buzzed. But I think that Memphis is going to have to figure out a way to have Gasol on the floor if they want to win this game. Him and Conley, like I said, are the best two players by far. Fox is playing Capella, Gasol, or Whiteside. Let me look real quick. Capella, Gasol, or Whiteside. Let me look. Well, so one thing I will say about Whiteside is it scared me a little bit that he's on a back-to-back. Capella going against Nurkic. I think one of those guys is going to get in foul trouble, either Capella or Nurkic. And then you got Marc Gasol. We just talked about with no Washington having no big. I think I'm going to have to go with Marc Gasol of those three. So Say Less wants to know Trae Young or Tyrese Prince. I'm going to go Trae Young for sure. Trae Young, he has the ultimate green light. The dude could do whatever he wants pretty much, taking fucking deep-ass threes. And another thing you kind of want to look at, too, is this dude Trae Young, he's going to be going against this guy Sexton for the Cavs. And he has a chip on his shoulder. He wants to show that he's better than Sexton. And it's going to be likewise. Sexton is going to want to prove that he's better than Trae Young. These two dudes are going to be compared pretty much throughout their career. So I think that those guys come in with a little bit of edge in tonight's game as well. Hey, man, thanks for the love, James, on the Cowboy Wall. Appreciate it for sure. Yeah, no problem at all, Dave. Definitely. I'm always here. Any questions, even if I'm not on this live segment, and you guys ever have any questions for me, you can always hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at RotoBeast. Go make sure and follow me. But yeah, no, for sure. I'm like I say, any questions you guys got, just hit me, and I'll definitely get to those questions as soon as I can for you. If I get a score of 300, my girl will have a threesome with her best friend. Help me, fellas. Dang, Nathan, that's a lot of pressure, bro. 300? Hey, my bad, Nathan. That's a good one right there, bro. That's a good one. All right. Conrad wants to know which combo you like better, Hield and Carmelo, or Josh Green and Jeff Green and Josh Richardson. That's a tough one. Upside wise, I would probably say Hield and Carmelo have a little bit more upside. Floor wise, with the fact I love Jeff Green tonight, and Richardson is just a guy that never comes off the floor, I'm probably gonna have to go with Jeff Green and Richardson between those two combos. With Harden out, Melo is a lock tonight, isn't he? FanDuel, it's a little more tough. The price tag is elevated a little bit. Compared to DraftKings, it's a little bit lower. So I would say on DraftKings, he's a definite lock. On FanDuel, it's a little bit more debatable just because the price tag has started to creep up a little bit for Melo. Probably Hield and Carmelo. Yeah, upside-wise, Hilton and Carmelo both probably have a little bit more upside for sure. I love Jeff Green as a punt play tonight. Who's your favorite sitter on tonight's slate? So I mean, we just talked about it. I like a couple guys. I like Vucevic. I like Gasol, and I'm even liking Horford. Horford's cheap. And he's going to have to be on the floor to bang against Drummond. 6.8. I think that Horford's a really good play as well on this slate. Do you like Eric Gordon? I actually really do like Eric Gordon. Think about Eric Gordon. Last year, anytime Chris Paul or James Harden were off the floor, I just automatically locked in Eric Gordon. He was my you're locked in, boom, because these guys are out. And he put 40 fantasy points up regularly last year. This year, he's just starting the season. He hasn't been shooting the ball very well. That's really what it comes down to. Same thing with Kyrie Irving. He's doing fine. He just hasn't been shooting the ball well. That's why they're not getting these massive fantasy points. So I really do like Eric Gordon. I like Eric Gordon as long as Harden's out. I'm going to be considering him every single night. Say Less wants to know Griffin or Drummond. I'm liking Drummond. I'm gonna tell you why I like Drummond. I love, and I've been doing it all season. I love playing centers against Al Horford in the Celtics. Centers always eat. Drummond just had a off game against him, just the very last game. But over his career, the past couple of seasons, look at Drummond's numbers against Celtics. He has absolutely crushed them. So I think Drummond's in for a big night tonight. What are you thinking about Decker? Decker, I'm not sure. Did they say he's starting again or whatnot? If Decker's starting again and he's going to play close to 30 minutes, now I think that Decker's a really, really good punt play. The guy has some upside. He showed us, the past couple of years, he can ball when he gets the opportunity. So it's all about if he's starting, if he's going to get some minutes right there. Dylan Wright, a good play tonight. Dylan Wright is a decent play tonight because Van Fleet has already been ruled out for the night. So there's going to be some minutes to go around in those backup guard spots. So Wright could definitely get some run tonight for sure. Say Less wants to know, is Justice Winslow a good play tonight, or are there better punt plays over around him in the price range? So let me go look at Justin Winslow's price real quick. So he's 4,700. So yeah, I mean, I definitely would like a couple other guys. First thing first, I would like Jeff Green over him. I would even like Gerald Green over him. They're gonna need some scoring. Yeah, I'm not really on Winslow. I think Winslow could be a solid GPP play, but I don't know if he's a guy that I definitely would even consider at all for cash. Lowry or Kawhi? For me, I'm going Kawhi. Love Kawhi tonight. Kawhi is probably my favorite play on the slate. Coming off rest as well. Last night he rested in a game going against, the 76ers, who are supposedly one of the top 3 teams in the East. Toronto's going to come out and want to make a statement. I mean, straight up, I love Kawhi tonight. He should be over 10,000. The fact that he's under 10,000, sign me up for all the Kawhi tonight. So, I mean, I got all the questions. If you guys got any more questions, hit me up real quick with a couple more down below. I'll get to those. And if not, I'm going to get out of here, start building these lineups for tonight. It's going to be an interesting slate. We definitely got some news already that we needed to come out. And, we're obviously waiting on a couple other pieces of news as well. But if we don't get the news, we don't get the news. There's nothing that we can really do about it. We just have to kind of do our best. So really quick, we didn't get a chance to post it tonight. But over on our DFS Cheat Sheet YouTube channel, make sure and go subscribe. DFS Cheat Sheet YouTube channel. My boy Jeremy, he does his daily GPP core plays. He didn't get a chance to post it today. So I just want to give you guys a quick GPP core that Jeremy had over there on the DFS Cheat Sheet site tonight. So what he was really liking, and this is for GPP only. This is his GPP core. I want to make that clear, not cash. GPP. He likes Kemba Walker, Alexander for the Clippers, CJ Miles getting a couple more minutes with a couple guys out still. Kawhi Leonard, obviously, and then I'm sorry, it's not CJ Miles, it's CJ McCollum for a shooting guard. So it's Kemba Walker, Alexander for the Clippers, CJ McCollum just too cheap for the Trailblazers. Kawhi Leonard, obviously, we both really love that play. And then Siakam. Siakam's another guy that I think is an absolute lock tonight. Fair price tag. The guy's been getting a ton of minutes. So, yeah, that's actually a really good GPP core as well. So, a couple more quick questions, and I'm about to get out. Last question is there a player that's price high that you think will not give 5x or higher value. I mean, I don't really do too much of that. I mean, if I mean, obviously, if you're looking for somebody to get 5x and it's a better chance that a higher price guy with a big price tag doesn't get 5x. For me, it'll probably have to be Westbrook. On the Fanduel prices, I don't know if Westbrook's going to get 5x tonight. He needs 60, and that's a big number. I will be on the morning shoot around tonight. We do it the night before. It's usually between 10 and 11 Pacific time. We will be on tonight for our morning shoot around for tomorrow's slate. So John Galacia said Chris Paul, Walker, Jeff Green, Melo, and Drummond for the win with some Tobias Harris and Siakam. Yeah, that's actually a really good core, John. I actually like a bunch of those guys, and I definitely think that's a really good start to your lineups. Definitely get some different variations with that core. For sure, it's a good core. So, hey, I think that's about it. I'm about to get out of here. I got to get these lineups out. Got basketball practice. Basketball season just started for us at the high school. So thank you guys very much for tuning in. I will be back tonight with our morning shoot around for tomorrow. And, hey, that's it. Good luck to you guys tonight. Peace out.